Hello, you super duper mega floopers. My name is Birdtross, and welcome back to Thaumcraft 6. We're starting here in the mine again, and we are running vanilla lighting, no shaders today, because we owe Thaumcraft 6 an apology. Let's go ahead and grab this sounding pick here and try this again with no shaders on. And you guys will be able to see that my claim that the colors were terrible is completely false. There is plenty of color variation when you're not using shaders. So I assume that there's going to be some setting that we need to mess with to make that look nice and proper. Look how plain it all looks, dude, just with the vanilla textures and stuff. At least you can scan the moon easily enough, because you can just point your cursor right at it and jobs are good. And yeah, if we go ahead and turn the shaders back on here, this will take a quick sec. And there we go. You always wonder whether or not the game's about to die on you. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I do like the look of the shaders, but yeah, we need to mess with some setting so that the sounding looks normal and not so faded and pale and stuff. Anyway, let's head inside the tower today. I probably shouldn't show you this, but I am working on a little bit of a side project here with the smeltery here. So I can go ahead and put a graphic up, but basically I want to make a new pickaxe here. I've been working on this diamond pickaxe to use off camera for mining and stuff. We want to use the pickaxe of the core on camera because it's the one that's photogenic. It looks a lot better than the diamond pick, but as I've explained in previous episodes, the diamond pickaxe slightly clinches the victory over the pickaxe of the core in terms of being the meta tool still in the game. And this one here, all we need to do to this one is add refining to it, refining 4. But the way that works, the essentia cost for refining is dependent on how many of those infusion enchantments you have already. You can just double check the entry here. It says it adds 33% extra per different kind of enchantment that you have on there. So with 4 enchantments there applied already, that's 100 and I believe 32%. I worked out the maths. I'll go ahead and put the notepad documents I put together here. I can add that to the screen, hopefully as a screenshot. Basically, I managed to work out the amount of essentia required to put refining on here, and it is quite a bit. So that's what I'm working on over here. I'm starting to gather some auto essentia. And let's see, I've got this chest here that I've been slowly ploughing through with all of this chiseled stone. Chiseled stone's probably one of the cheaper, easier ways to get the aspect, but it gives you a crap ton of extra terra jars, and I haven't even merged that with my main stack here, and I expect this stack to eventually dwarf that. Anyways, let's move on to today's subject matter. We've got the, what are these guys called again? The Boots of the Traveler, my goodness. We made these it feels like ages ago, and I've just been sitting here on the recharge pedestal ever since because I didn't have any of the enchantments to put on there. So I kind of made a list of the enchantments that I want on my ideal, not my pants, my legs. And that includes, I believe I have the books here. Where is that? Oh, not this chest, this one here. Yes, we've got protection. I've got protection book here. We've got depth strider 3 and breaking 3 and obviously mending. But we are missing one book here, and that is feather falling. So I've looked through my chests of fished up enchanted books, and there is technically a feather falling book down there, but that's paired with Frostwalker. Frostwalker is another one of those mending type enchantments, and that it's not very easy to get. But I don't want to have Frostwalker on my Boots of the Traveler, so that basically means we have to create our own feather falling book here. So we can go ahead and bring up NER here. Let's have a look at feather falling. There is a recipe for it, thanks to Thaumcraft Infusion, but we are missing the required research here. Apparently it's advanced armor enchantments. So let's go ahead and take a look here in the enchanting tab of the Thaumonomicon. I believe advanced armor, yes, so that's over here. That is behind basic armor. which is right here, because we've only done the tool enchantments here. So let's go ahead and grab the basic armor enchantments research here first. Now that I've figured out how protection works, the remaining protection-based enchantments shouldn't be too much of a problem. I believe I have the keys to recreating these enchantments, though the higher levels may require more powerful ingredients. Okay, so for this one, we need to use up an arcane infusion theory. Okay, how many of those have I got? Just the 2. Okay, I guess we can use 1, that's fine. And we need to bring up a slime ball, enchanted fabric, and magma cream. Okay. Let's see if we can find those items here. That shouldn't actually be too difficult. Yeah, I've got some magma cream from exploits in the nether already, and I do have some spare enchanted fabric. I guess we can just go ahead and use that if I need more. We can just make it. Alrighty, that's a fairly easy one. Out of the way. Boom! Oh my god. Look at all these books over here that came out of nowhere. Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's going to do fire protection, projectile, and blast protection. Yeah, fair enough. Blast protection is created with slime balls, but the higher levels require the most blast-resistant material I could find. Birdtross. Obsidian. As for projectile protection, it is created with enchanted fabric and supplemented with slime blocks for the more powerful versions. Lastly, fire protection requires the use of magma cream, which is strangely cool to the touch, as well as ice for the higher levels, although it may be a problem getting a chunk of ice onto a pedestal. Well, it won't be if you have silk touch enchantments, right? And you live in a frozen wasteland, like some birds we know. Okay. Anyways, yes, flavor text for the win. Alright, let's go ahead and grab advanced armor here. What's this other one here? Aquatic armor. Oh, that's probably like the depth strider and probably aqua affinity, respiration, those sorts of things are over here. But no, we're interested in feather falling, which is under here. Let's see, to finish up my collection of the standard armor enchantments, all that's needed is thorns and feather falling. Thankfully, both of these enchantments seem to be obviously related to common materials. Alright, thorns, thankfully, is cactus, which I am now farming, thank goodness. Yeah, like, common materials, right? You're not in a frozen wasteland. And we also need a feather, which, well, we've dedicated an entire episode to getting a feather before, so not the most common items in the world, but thankfully, I do have a few spares nailsies. Let's get that going. That's our other arcane infusion theory being used up, by the way, there. Oh dear. Here we go. As I thought, thorns can be created with the use of cactus and feather falling with, well, use of cactus and feather fall. There we go. And was missing with it. And feather falling with, well, feathers. What's more is that no additional ingredients are required. No, just a touch of amber, but that's good. So thorns is right there. Oh wait, can you make thorns 3? I didn't realize thorns went to level 3 there. But thorns is kind of bleh, because it uses up the durability of your armor unnecessarily. So thorns is not super awesome. Maybe if you are going into like a dangerous extra-dimensional dark plane of existence filled with eldritch enemies and unique boss mobs and amazing loot, I have no idea what kind of dimension that would be. Outer lands, what even is that word? But yeah, like, maybe if you're going to a place like that, or the nether, thorns 3 would be pretty good. And then feather falling here, yeah, there we go. So the recipe for the feather falling 4 feathers, funny that, dot of amber, book, and let's have a look at these. A lot less essential than what we need for the refining, so that should be fairly easy to make. Well, yeah, give me a couple minutes, guys, to gather these materials together, and I'll see you over by the infusion altar. Ooh, night is approaching, right as it's time to do this infusion. That makes it moody. Got the essentials down, I've got the items on the pedestals ready to go. It's not quite like by 5 symmetrical here, so I'm not actually expecting this infusion to go terribly well, but apparently I don't seem to care because I only brought 1 extra feather with me, so if we lose the amber or the book, we are going to be kind of screwed. Let's do it. I love the risk. We're starting things off here very stable. That's very good. Yes, this one shouldn't take very long. Some of these infusions for the crazy pick require like hundreds of essential, so this should be fairly straightforward here. All right, in the items go, looks like that's not really an issue. Okay, that'll be good. Jobs are good, and that should be feather falling for yeah, baby. That's what's up. Let's go. Just double checking this scan on that, and so well, now that we've got this, now all we need to do is apply all these enchantments to the whatchamacallit, the old oh hello, yes, there's a flux rift up here. Oh, of course there is. It's it's actually been growing in size here. It used to only be like this, but yeah, it's grown a little bit bigger in the meantime. It's gonna happen, you know. The quest. Oh, it's actually gotten slightly bigger already. Just like that, it just slightly bigger again. Yeah, the quest for things though, at least that's eating up all the taint that was in the chunk here. I swear the taint was up to like 90 something. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. It's right in front of our eyes. It's just growing even bigger. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. But, you know, we're basically Flux veterans at this point. How many Flux rifts have I dealt with by now? I don't know, maybe like 10? It feels like that much. So yeah, we've got all these books now. We just want to apply them to the old, whatchamacallit here. But we are gonna need levels for that, aren't we? I believe we are. Let's just double check quickly if I can actually get something on there before we get started with using the Boots of the Traveller properly. Okay, so if I want to put on protection, that costs 4, so I actually can put that on. I've got 4 levels on me. Alright, let's do that. But if I want to put on the next one here that I want, which is Feather Falling, that's level 5. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is take another quick break. I'm going to head down to the old spider spawner there and use that to get the levels to put these items on the thingy. So we'll be right back. Ouch! Alrighty, more time than I care to admit later. There she is. The final pair of the Boots of the Traveller. Well, the final enchantment. Anyway, let's go ahead and put those bad boys on. Ah, feels so good. Feels so good. Ah, turbo speed! Man, it's like when you've been running around without these things on for so long in this game. You know, 30 episodes now, but like more, like, how many hours? Like, just stupid amounts of hours off camera here. This is supposed to tell you how many days have gone by in the game, isn't it? Well, anyway, it's been a long ass time. The ladder's still slow though. Feels bad, man. I mean, with that out of the way, what are we going to do next? I mean, I think we've still got a couple minutes here in the episode. I mean, we need to do something fun here to pass the time. Maybe we could do a few more of these enchantments here. Bow enchantments, weapon enchantments. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just grab a few more of these, seeing as we're on the subject of grabbing these. Let's finish off the aqua here. I've decided to dedicate the water-based enchantments to their own section, as they're all probably related to materials of similar origin. Looks like I'll need to fish up some volunteers for my research, oh dear. So we need to have the raw fish, raw salmon, clownfish, and a puffer fish. I have stupid amounts of all of those. Oh my gosh, the turbo boost from that. So good. You know, I need to jump off something tall, you know what, yeah, we need to do that. Before we go any further, how far up can you jump? Yeah, looks like it's just the 3, okay. So we can't quite be that awesome with that. Oh, dude, no. Do you remember the old TC2, the Boots of the Meteor? Oh my gosh, good times. You'd be able to jump that, no problem. Yeah, we need to jump off something big, just to test out the feather falling and the effects of the Boots of the Traveller. I can't believe I haven't tried this till now. Here we go! Oh my gosh! 2 hearts! From all the way up there. Wow. That is pretty freaking amazing. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about dying anytime soon. But anyways, where are my fish? I think they're down here. Yeah, so I've got a fair amount of everything. And this isn't even all of the storage of the salmon and stuff. I had so many of those, I had to put them somewhere else. Yeah, there you go. So that's a fair amount of those. The clownfish would be a little bit tougher, I guess. That's the sort of the trophy sort of one. Anyways, let's finish that. Woo! Alright, further examination. Claris, oh my god. Further examination of these fish has revealed some interesting properties. Clownfish seem to be particularly intelligent, which makes them perfect for aqua affinity. Pufferfish are able to hold the largest amount of air, linking them to respiration. Lastly, salmon are able to attain the highest speeds, making them the choice for depth strider. Unfortunately, cod did not turn out to have any exceptional properties, though I admit they do make for a tasty meal. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Dip strider. Okay, yeah, so the bluefish, yeah, it was just a joke. A red herring, if you will. Ha ha! I have more joy in that than, you know, probably should have. But okay. Speaking of fishing, let's go ahead and grab the fishing rod enchantments here as well. Why not? Sometimes the thaumaturge just wants to relax, and what better activity than fishing? Indeed. However, as relaxing as it may be, I can't help but feel I could be relaxing more efficiently. On that thought, I've begun my research into the fishing rod enchantments, namely Lure and Luck of the Sea. Both could be related to a gem of some sort, but that's likely too complicated for a simple fishing enchantment. For Lure, I shall simply look into seeds, and for Luck of the Sea, gold nuggets. Alrighty, so, well, that's stupidly cheap. Alright, let's go grab some seeds and golden nuggets here. From the top of the tower, oh my god. God damn it. Well, looks like we found out what we're doing for the rest of the episode here. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, the sooner we could kill... Where is he? Looks like he's actually just up there. Is that him right there? Yeah, okay. Let's kill the slug. Yay. Looks like he spawned right in the middle, but he's not falling down, thank goodness. The sooner we can kill him, yeah, the easier it'll be to take this all out. Alright, job's a good one. Okay, yeah, looks like it just went. So, let's finish this off here. I guess I was down in the whatchamacallit, the old, the spider grinder there for a fair amount of time. Yeah, looks like I'll be able to save most of the blocks here, which is nice. Let's get rid of the tendrils here. Yeah, I think it's time to turn on a time-lapse or something, just to finish this off here in a timely fashion while keeping you guys in the loop. I think that'll be the first time-lapse of the series. Hello? Oh god! Ah! Slime from above! There we go. Okay, looks like the last of it's coming down here. So the reason that you want to get rid of the crusted taint before it dissolves here is obvious because it turns into that liquid. And if that liquid settles on any other surface, then it'll transform itself into taint tendrils, which will continue to spread the taint. So if you don't deal with them, they do just kind of just keep spreading the taint, basically. And now it is snowing inside the wizard tower, not a sight I am accustomed to seeing here. Yeah, so, and obviously the stuff that doesn't turn into taint tendrils here just dissolves into taint back into the atmosphere, which is not ideal either. But I believe that is it for that little taint-capade. See what I did there? Escapade, taint-capade. Okay, anyway. Now, we did get one piece of porous stone here. I've been collecting up my porous stone. I've got a few here from previous adventures. I remember in, I think it was TC5, where you can actually take a fortune pick to this stuff to get unique things out of it. So there actually is a bit of a silver lining when it comes to dealing with taint. So I've got a fortune 3 pick here. What do I get? Gravel. Okay, never mind. Porous stone, everybody. I'm glad I didn't put it all down. Just turns into freaking gravel, dude. I swear that used to give you really cool stuff back in the old days. Back in the old days. Clearing Throat Incorporated, my god. So, 17 more crusted taint on the taint pile here. That's a fair amount of that stuff that we've got there. A few other tainted blocks here as well. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode of TC6 up there. Oh my gosh. What is the charge in this like now? 225. Yeah, so they do need charging up every once in a while. Oh, actually, wasn't there that research? We were going to do that research. Never mind, I'm not going to wrap the episode up. What am I talking about? You know, I bet I could jump inside the base from here. Help! Oh! So close. I feel like I could make that with a bit of practice. But anyway, let's finish up the episode here. Today's a fun day. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh my god. I swear I could use this thing. It's a little bit tougher to do the delicate movements now with those, is what I will say. So we needed a gold nugget, and let's see, does I recall? I happen to have a fair amount of both chilling right here. Let's grab that. Bablamo. Okay. Lure was indeed related to seeds, though the higher levels will require increasing varieties. Luck of the Sea was also related to gold, but it requires ingots rather than nuggets. Ooh. The recreation of these enchantments should greatly increase the efficiency of my relaxation, because there's nothing better than some hardcore relaxation. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of TC6. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button and the notification bell, blah blah blah. You guys know all that shit from watching other YouTubers. Have yourselves an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.